Hey, happy Wednesday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It's the middle of the week. Beautiful day here in San Diego. This morning is beautiful. We're expecting rain today at some point, and it's going to be beautiful because the rain is always welcomed. And this is in the raw, unscripted, unpracticed, unedited conversation. We are talking about the sayings of Jesus, the things he said while he was here on earth. And today we're going to read out of Mark chapter 10, verses 44 and 45. And he says, "And whoever wants to be first must be slave of all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve and to give his life as a ransom for many." And this is one of the I don't want to say iconic sayings, but this is one of the most referenced sayings of Jesus, because this is what sums up his ministry here on earth, his purpose here on earth, his leadership, and that was to lead by serving. He taught us a servant leadership. He said, if you want to be a leader, if you want to be great, if you want to be first, it says in this version, then you must be a slave. And that kind of puts it into a very dramatic extreme, right? To be a slave. And, when we listen or we hear the word slave, we think of people that are being mistreated, people that are deprived of their liberty and forced to do a hard labor. And unfortunately, that is, what we've seen throughout history. But what Jesus was saying is, a slave, in this case, he is referring to being a servant, right? The word slave is referring to a servanthood. And, back in those days, many households had servants, people that helped attend to the chores and duties of a household, and they were servants. Some of them were slaves, and it was more of a cultural thing back then. It wasn't what we've seen or what we've learned from later in history. And so it was more of a servant. And Jesus is saying, you want to be first, you need to serve. If you want to be great, you need to serve. And he says, I did not come here to be served. I came here to serve others. And, when we live a life of servanthood, when we serve others, when we make it our purpose to help others, to, influence others through service, through not thinking of ourselves, but thinking of others, that is what's going to make us great. That is what's going to make us prominent. That is what's going to make us influential, when we take on a attitude of servant. Because Jesus, that's what he did. He served others. It wasn't about him. As far as he was concerned, it was about the people around him, and he was there to influence them. And again, it shouldn't be about us. It shouldn't be about, myself. It shouldn't be about our own personal agenda. It should be about helping others, about serving others, about, meeting others' needs as much as we can. And so that is what he is saying. He's saying, you want to be a great leader, then you need to serve. All right. Well, I hope you have an amazing day today. I hope everything works out for you, and we will talk to you soon.